Hey there, welcome back. I'm Frank, and I'm really glad you're here today. You know what Alice taught you yesterday? That shadowing technique. Listen and repeat today. We're taking it to the next level. We're going to practice English for your professional life. Real conversations you'll have at work. Real situations. The kind of English that helps you feel confident in meetings and emails when you talk to your boss or your coworkers. And here's the thing. You don't need to be fluent to sound professional. You just need the right phrases, the right sentences. And today, I'm going to give them to you. Whether you work in an office, remotely in tech, or you're planning to, this episode is for you. Let's get started. Let me tell you something from my own experience. Years ago, I got my first job in an English-speaking company. I was so excited, but on my first day, I was terrified. My boss said, "Can you send me that report by EOD?" E.O.D. What's EOD? I nodded and smiled, but inside, I was panicking. Later, I found out EOD means end of day. Simple, right? But nobody taught me that, and that's when I realized workplace English has its own vocabulary, its own phrases, its own culture. But here's the good news. Once you learn these phrases, you'll sound professional. You'll feel confident, and people will take you seriously. So today, we're going to practice together. Real dialogues, real situations, and I'll explain what everything means so you're never confused, like I was. Okay, so what's different about workplace English? First, it's polite. You don't say "I want." You say "I would like" or "could you please." Second, it's clear. At work, people are busy, so you need to communicate quickly and directly. Third, it uses specific vocabulary. Words like schedule, deadline, payroll, HR, laptop, software. These are your tools. Think of it like this. If you're a chef, you need to know the names of your ingredients, right? Salt, pepper, garlic. At work, it's the same. You need to know the names of things around you. And don't worry, we're going to practice all of this today. Slowly, clearly, together. All right, let's start with your first day at work. You're meeting your team. What do you say? I'll be the people, you, and your new coworker, Sarah. Listen carefully. Then we'll practice together. Hi, I'm the new team member. My name is Frank. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too. Welcome to the team. I'm Sarah. I work in human resources. Thank you. I'm excited to be here. Could you show me where my desk is? Of course. Follow me. Your desk is right next to the printer. Do you need help setting up your computer? Yes, please. That would be great. Okay, let's break this down and practice. Hi, I'm the new team member. My name is Frank. Now you say your name. Hi, I'm the new team member. My name is. Nice to meet you. Again, nice to meet you. I work in human resources. Repeat. I work in human resources. Human resources, we call it HR for short. This is the department that handles hiring, payroll, and employee questions. Super important to know. Could you show me where my desk is? Again, could you show me where my desk is? You need help setting up your computer. Repeat, do you need help setting up your computer? Great. See how polite and professional that sounds. Could you and do you need? These are perfect workplace phrases. Let's learn a few words before the next conversation. Laptop, your portable computer. Desk, where you work. Schedule, your plan for the day. Meeting, A time to talk about work with others. Deadline. The final day to finish something. Repeat after me slowly. Laptop. Desk. Schedule. Meeting. Deadline. Now let's use them in short sentences. I turn on my laptop. There's a notebook on my desk. I check my schedule every morning. Now, let's talk about something every employee needs to know: your work schedule and the technology I'll use. Here's a conversation between you and your manager, David. David, can I ask you about my work schedule? Sure. You'll work Monday to Friday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. We have a 1-hour lunch break. We use Slack for communication and Google Drive for documents. I'll send you the login information by email. Perfect. And when do I get paid? Payroll is every 2 weeks. You'll receive your first paycheck at the end of this month. HR will explain everything. Thank you so much. I appreciate your help. All right, let's practice the key phrases. Can I ask you about my work schedule? Can I ask you about my work schedule? We have a 1-hour lunch break. Again, we have a 1-hour lunch break. Vocabulary note: a lunch break is the time during the day when you stop working to eat, usually 30 minutes to 1 hour. What software do I need to use? Repeat. What software do I need to use? We use Slack for communication. Again, we use Slack for communication. Another vocabulary note: software means computer programs, like Slack, Zoom, Microsoft Teams, Google Drive. These are tools you use on your laptop or computer every day. Payroll is every 2 weeks. Repeat. Payroll is every 2 weeks. Note that payroll means the system for paying employees. When someone says payroll is every 2 weeks, it means you get your salary twice a month. I'll send you the login information by email. Again, I'll send you the login information by email. Perfect. You're building your professional vocabulary step by step. Now let's talk about something practical: office materials, things you need every day. Here's a conversation with your coworker, Maria. Maria, I need some office supplies. Where can I find them? There's a supply room on the second floor. You can get pens, paper, notebooks, and staplers there. Great. And what about a charger for my laptop? Mine stopped working. You can request one from IT support. Just send them in a mail or use the help desk. Perfect. One more thing: do we have a printer on this floor? Yes, it's right next to the coffee machine. You'll need your employee ID to use it. Got it. Thanks so much. Let's practice these useful phrases. I need some office supplies. Repeat. I need some office supplies. Vocabulary note: office supplies means things like pens, paper, staplers, folders, small items you use at your desk. There's a supply room on the second floor. Again, there's a supply room on the second floor. My charger stopped working. Repeat. My charger stopped working. You can request one from IT support. Again, You can request one from IT support. Another note, IT support stands for Information Technology Support. These are the people who help you with computers, software, internet, and technical problems. You'll need your employee ID to use it. Repeat, you'll need your employee ID to use it. Alright, here's a really important skill, scheduling meetings. This happens all the time at work. Let's practice a conversation between you and your colleague, James. Hi, James. Do you have time for a quick meeting this week? Sure. What day works for you? How about Thursday afternoon, around 2 p.m.? Let me check my calendar. Yes, 2 p.m. works for me. Perfect. I'll send you a calendar invite. We can meet in conference room B. Sounds good. What's the meeting about? I want to discuss the new project deadline with you. Got it. See you Thursday. Now let's practice these professional phrases. Have time for a quick meeting this week. You have time for a quick meeting this week. How about Thursday afternoon? Again, how about Thursday afternoon? Let me check my calendar. Repeat. Let me check my calendar. As a note, your calendar is your schedule at work. Most people use digital calendars like Google Calendar or Outlook to track meetings and appointments. I'll send you a calendar invite. Again, I'll send you a calendar invite. Notice that a calendar invite is an electronic invitation to a meeting. When you send it, the meeting automatically appears on the other person's calendar. I want to discuss the project deadline with you. Repeat. I want to discuss the project deadline with you. Now, a deadline is the date when something must be finished. Very important word at work. You're doing amazing. These are real phrases you'll use every single week at work. Before we finish, let me give you some bonus phrases. These are super common at work. You'll hear them all the time. Listen and repeat. I'm working on it right now. Again, I'm working on it right now. Can you send me that file? Repeat. Can you send me that file? I'll get back to you soon. Again, I'll get back to you soon. Let me know if you have any questions. Repeat. Let me know if you have any questions. I need to finish this by the end of the day. Again, I need to finish this by the end of the day. Remember EOD. By the end of the day. That's what EOD means. Now you know. Can we reschedule our meeting? Repeat. Can we reschedule our meeting? I'll be out of the office tomorrow. Again, I'll be out of the office tomorrow. Beautiful. These phrases will make you sound professional and confident. Alright, let me give you 3 quick tips for using English at work. Tip 1. Always be polite. Don't say I want this. Say, could you please send me this? Or I would appreciate your help. Tip 2. Ask when you don't understand. It's okay to say, sorry, could you explain that again? Or what does that mean? People respect honesty. Tip 3. Practice with real tools. If you're learning workplace English, practice by using the actual tools. Open Slack. Write a fake email. Look at a calendar. The more real it feels, the better you'll remember. And here's a secret. Even native speakers get confused at work. Sometimes. So don't be hard on yourself. You're learning a new skill, and every conversation makes you better. So, my friend, today we covered a lot. We practiced for real workplace conversations. We learned vocabulary like payroll, IT support, deadline, calendar invite, and office supplies. And we shadowed 28 professional sentences together. You now have the tools to walk into any office and communicate with confidence. You can talk about your schedule. You can ask for help. You can schedule meetings. You can sound professional. And remember, you don't need perfect English to succeed at work. You need functional English. And that's exactly what you're building. Keep practicing these dialogues. Come back to this video. Shadow the sentences until they feel natural, because that's how you build confidence, one sentence at a time. Now, tomorrow, Alice is coming back with something really powerful. She's going to teach you how to shadow English sentences to speak naturally. Not just workplace English, but everyday English. The kind of sentences that roll off your tongue without thinking. Imagine speaking English as naturally as you speak your native language. That's what's waiting for you tomorrow. So don't stop now. Come back. Keep this momentum going. You can find the full script of this episode, a theme quiz, and speaking prompts in the comments below. In case you desire to extend today's practice or just have it as great support for your learning as well. I'm proud of you. You're investing in yourself. You're building your future. And that takes courage. Keep your focus. Keep your flow. And I'll see you in the next practice stop by.